Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dead Cells. I just wanted to quickly apologize for the last few episodes having the wrong aspect ratio and being zoomed in and looking weird. I've got that fixed now and that will not happen again. It's growing pains of me learning YouTube, so again, apologies for that, but it should now be fixed forevermore. Last we left off, we beat the game. This is a new recording session, so I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was just on normal mode. I think we're good to actually go back to the more difficult one. I feel like there's not quite enough challenge for me on the hard mode at this point, where I just felt like it was not, or the regular mode, it didn't feel like it was quite difficult enough. And I think I should be able to handle this. I just got to get a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and try, see if we can actually accomplish something here on a harder difficulty. Now, last time I got rocked pretty hard. This time we're going to go slow. We're going to take our time. We're going to get the symmetrical lance, which is fantastic. Inflicts critical hits. Yep. And then we will go ahead and take the ice bow. So we're already starting off with a really good set of weapons here. Difficulty, granted, will be substantially harder, but I feel... What is this? Was this here before? I feel good about our chances here now that I'm a little more confidence after defeating the game twice now. I really want to start collecting more boss cells, getting into more of those locked doors that require more boss stem cells in order to actually enter them. Should be a lot of fun. Now, I do recall the bane of my existence before on the hard mode was there were those invisible guys. So we're going to be watching very carefully for our invisible friend, like this one right up here. And I think Frostbow is going to do a lot to help us, because before they can throw off their little poison kunais at us, I should be able to freeze them and then get to them before they can actually get an attack off. At least that's the thinking. That's the hope. So far, the symmetrical lance is doing a lot of work for us. Oh my gosh, this thing's amazing. It's only level 1 at this point, so obviously we will be looking to upgrade to a higher level weapon. But for now, I ain't complaining. It's doing work. Ow. Right, the amount of damage you take also is incredibly high. This I do need to remember, because that's a problem. I cannot afford to be taking hits, especially because in this mode, you don't get the full health back at the start of each level. You don't get to refill your flask all the way back up, which is a problem. So I gotta make the HP actually count and work for me here. Which should be, on the first level, I should be able to get through at least close to full health, if not full health. If I do that, that will mean that I do not need to use... I can use a health flask to get back up to full. As long as we don't use a health flask, we will get one refill. That will allow me to get back up to full. Should be helpful. Stop throwing bombs on me, sir. There you are. Nice. No. Ah, you jerk. These guys, man. And the thing is, this is only the first area, so I can only imagine how obnoxious future ones will be. We'll find out, but stop that. There you go, freeze the punk. Better. Really hoping to find an item here pretty soon. Could be quite... Oh, no. Holy crap. The combo potentiality for them to do damage is actually insane. That was one enemy where I wasn't totally on point there, wasn't totally on my game, and it derailed my health. I think necromancy is going to be a very important one for us. And there's no way I'm going there this time. Necromancy is going to be very important for getting back that health that we have lost. Hold on, I saw a scroll of power over here to the right. We're going to want to be able to get health back from kills, so we don't have to rely only on our health flask to heal us. Sorry, the dog knocked something down behind me, and that completely threw me for a loop there. I lost concentration for 3/4 of a second and died, so hopefully the dog can not continue to distract me. Or maybe she can. As long as she continues to distract me, I have an excuse for my bad play and why I died. Once I run out of excuses, that's when I know we're going to run into some problems. Okay, item selection this time. Not as impressive. That being said, as long as I don't just absolutely suck like that, we should be able... Oh, God. Oh, no. This is off to Fantastic start. We should be able to be okay. Gotta remember to use my Ice Blast here. Being able to freeze the enemy, that's actually really helpful. I gotta watch out. Right, invisible guys. If we can freeze the invisible guys, I feel like there's a chance. Okay. What? Stop that. No, sir, you get frozen. There we are. Woo! Alrighty. Hard mode does not mess around. It goes balls to the wall like immediately. It's pretty insane. Gonna be looking for a better weapon. I am not in love with the crowbar. I honestly don't feel like it's particularly impressive, if I had to be totally honest. I think I'm gonna upgrade red for now. I want the damage. The faster we kill things, the less damage we will hopefully take. A prisoner scratched some words on the wall. Why? Filling the prison with Enoch. Right, we've read that one before. Gotta hold on here. There's rats making there. Oh no, there's something hidden here. It's wall chicken. We needed that. That is actually a huge boost. I feel a lot better now about our situation. As long as we're careful, and I actually focus a little bit on killing things instead of just getting killed, we should be able to... Ooh, broadsword. Do I want the broadsword? Let's try it. It is the same level as the thing we have, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would be like an upgraded form. However, the single point, like the single hit damage should be enough to compensate for my own inability to kill things that are trying to kill me. Hopefully, to the point where... Whoa, that was awesome jump. Good. Hopefully the range and individual hit damage will be enough to carry me through the opening area. That's my thinking, at least. And it seems like we can actually get a lot of uses out of the Ice Blast. I need to start using the Ice Blast more, I think. We've got a Crusher. We've got a Crusher 1. That's going to help out a lot, potentially. Especially on the invisible guys. If I can throw a Crusher down to invisible guy location, it's possible that we can avoid even having to engage them directly. Let's try that here. I could not throw it in midair, unfortunately. There we go. Let's drop it out. Let's let him play with that. It insta-killed him in one hit. Okay. That makes me feel pretty good. That was a good get. Ooh. Broadsword does damage. You gotta give it that. Even if it's a little slow, it does some serious damage. And it seems like it's critting like crazy, too, which I'm loving. Didn't stun that guy when I dropped like I would have liked, but he did die nonetheless. Yeah, I know there's no power to you. I'm not trying to use you at the moment, sir. Our Crusher's crying for not having enough power connected to it. Right now, though, I need more power connected directly into my brain so that the brain stem is able to process all the complicated things going on to the point where perhaps, and this is just a maybe, we can win. Or at least beat the first floor. Beating the first floor would be a good start, given how things have been going. That's terrible. That's terrible. Stop. Stop throwing bombs through walls. You should have to abide by the same rules I abide by, sir. That the dude abides by. It's only right. Okay, well at least we... Oh, that's depressing. Recovered some of that health. Not as much as I'd have liked, though. Every hit is so important in this game. In New Game Plus, man, every single hit the enemy gets on you does like half of my health of damage, it feels like. Really need to focus on not getting hit like even more than I realized. Like, you can feel like you're doing great, and then you run into one enemy and it's suddenly like, God, everything's gone. Everything that I worked for. If you had one shot, one opportunity, would you get hit and lose all your HP? Yo. Yes, I would. In fact, I have done that already. We should continue to climb, hopefully find something interesting that benefits me. Okay, a shop. This could be big. Flashing Fans is good. It's Flashing Fans 3. Throwing Knives and the Firebrand. The Firebrands actually turned out to be better than I thought they were because of the fire damage. Just throw it near an enemy and let them take the fire damage. I would almost want that over the Ice Blast, potentially. The Throwing Knives also, causing the bleed damage so I can keep range. Definitely interesting. Flashing Fans are good, but I feel a little bit scared of them because of my my issues I've had in the past of trying to deflect projectiles when I shouldn't be. I think I'm actually, and this is going to sound crazy, I'm going to replace the Frostbrand 1 with the Firebrand 3. I'm going to give the Firebrand more of a chance to shine. They did well for me in that last run, and I think it's time to give them their fair shake in the limelight. Will they be what carries me through this difficult time in my life where I'm playing on New Game Plus? Will they instead burn me with their fire-hot intensity? No idea. We'll find out. Oh, and suddenly I regret everything. Never mind. It's an LT-RT skill. I no longer regret everything. That is wonderful. Now, you may be wondering, are we going to... Okay, that scared me for a second. Are we going to go to the Toxic Sewers or the Promenade of the Condemned? This may surprise you. I'm actually leaning towards the Toxic Sewers. We had to fight our way down to it. We have not spent much time there. I think we've only gone there once. And I would like to see more of it. Oh, that is awesome. So we're gonna die. Yes, we're gonna see what we can do here. In the Toxic Sewers. Die. Oh my god. Die, please. Stop it! God, you saw the... Oh, man. It's highly obnoxious enemy. Highly obnoxious enemy. You get crushed, sir. Oh, my... Crusher, do your job, please. Thank you. Extremely rude enemy. Scratch the wall. I will scratch the wall in a second. Much as I scratch myself. For now, though, I want to burn these enemies to death. What do we get here? So we got some malachite. I'm not going to complain about it. Enjoy the fire, sir. You must now go through the fire and the flames. Oh ho. I don't know why that sounded cooler in my head. These guys are the bane of my existence. Look at that poison damage. Oh, cool. There's no reason to go up there. I only did so to make sure that I suffered. Those invisible dudes, man. Hopefully we don't have to fight them on the next area. Of course, I'm sure there'll be something equally devilish and fearsome and fiendful in the next area. We shall see. Let's heal. Almost got us back up to full, which helps. I will not lie. The Toxic Sewers do scare me. But we'll give it our... Oh no, I just realized something. I lost those 40 cells from beating the game on the last life, didn't I? Oh, that's sad. That's not good. Let's get necromancy. We're gonna need it at this point. I think that's more important than the other thing, the come back to life after you die once. I feel like that's got limited use when you're taking so much damage. It lets you take one extra hit. Necromancy could allow us to claw back from being basically dead to in good survival range again. So at this point, that's more of my interest. We got to play it slow too at this point. I think we go ahead and take our Firebrand shots when we can and just let it do the work for us, because it's doing work for us. We are slowly starting to heal thanks to it too. Whoa. You know what? There you go. Enjoy the Crusher. Crusher also doing work. I think the Crusher was a really good find. I got to start getting used to the Death Orb more as well. I think the Death Orb could do a lot of work for us. Key fact while we're here, key factor of whether or not we're going to win, we've got to make sure that we stay out of poison at all costs. We do not want a chance to let poison ruin our day. Or the fact that that guy drops out bombs after he dies. Let us remember that he dropped out bombs after he dies. A little HP up there definitely makes me feel better. Threw the wrong thing out. Any chance you'll actually damage them when you do your thing? No. Ow. Get a little bit of that health back. Run away! Okay, we gotta heal. This place is tough, man. Enemies do not pull their punches here, I'm noticing. I mean, I didn't expect it to be easy, but... I don't know, I guess I felt the confidence after beating the game on the previous one. I was like, nothing can stop me now. Everything is perfect. Turns out, no, it's still very much difficult. It's still very much difficult. Where am I going? I guess we're going this way. I hope you can't hear that chainsawing in the background. Somebody's cutting down a tree outside, and it is a little chainsawy out there, so I apologize if you do indeed hear that. Not much I can do about it at the moment. I think that's just a thing about recording on YouTube. There will always be some sound. Like, I know lawnmowers are a big one for people who live in kind of suburban-y areas. I have chainsaws because I live in a little bit more rural-y of an area. Oopsie daisy. There we go. That went surprisingly well. Just let the Death Orb kill everything for me. Death Orb? Oh, Death Orb is good, dude. I am liking Death Orb. Do not fall into poison. Crap, he came from behind. I did not see him coming. There must be a tell for those guys where you can actually see. There we go. Where you can actually see that they're going to attack you. I don't know what it is yet. I need to find out, like, what signals their survival, like their existence. Oh, I saw that one. There we go. I think our Crusher can kill both these guys for us. Yeah. Very nice. We have been up here. We're ready to go down now more. So far, Toxic Sewers, scary, but I feel like we're handling it relatively okay. I feel good not having to fight any of those invisible dudes. The invisible dudes were wrecking my day before. These guys are a little bit of a problem, but he burned to death very nicely. And so did he. Very good stuff, very good stuff. As long as we can keep igniting enemies, it turns out my maligning of the firebrands in the past was an unfair assessment. They're actually really good, and they're carrying me through New Game Plus here, more than I would have expected. Wow. I mean, Death Orb also. I don't know if carrying, but definitely part of the equation for why we're doing decently. I fell into the poison and didn't get poisoned. I'm not sure how that happened. I will 100% take it. And also, I'm curious because I was thinking on, but yes, more healing, please. I was thinking about the situation with, I was just gonna say, are we going to get another rune or whatever it is, the ability that lets us do wall jumping or something? I've been waiting on that for a while. Last time we talked to this guy, he did give us a new ability, as I recall. Did you get it? Yeah, I got it. Oh, this is from, maybe he wants the one from before. Should I give it to him? Oh, I finger waggled him. Oh, snap. Oh. Yeah, no, it's about, excuse me, did I just flip him off? Is that YouTube appropriate? I'm not sure. You'll regret this. Wow, and then the shrug, the Dark Souls shrug emote. That is... Yeah, our guy is definitely looking to cause himself some problems by making enemies. I'm not sure I would have antagonized this guy. He seems a little bit like he maybe will come back. Maybe he's the secret... Oh, no. Kill him. Kill everything. This may actually turn out to be a boon for us. We actually recovered a ton of health there thanks to necromancy and obliterating all those enemies. It would have been nice to get a... obviously, it would have been nice to get an item or something, but I'm not going to complain about the number of cells and the amount of healing we did there. We're almost back all the way up to full, which I did not expect to be happening. The Ancient Sewers. Well, there's a new area. I don't think we finished exploring here, though. There's a little bit more that we can check out. There's actually quite a bit more we can check out. Let's do this way first, then we'll do to the right. I am somebody who generally likes to fully explore an area before I move on to the next one. That could be bad for me. You know, I might find an item and it'll be great, or it could be bad and I'll end up losing all my health. Instead, in this case, I think it ended up being for the worse. Because all I've done is find a bunch of enemies that could potentially kill me. And I don't think I'm getting much reward out of this. Unless I get lucky and perhaps there will be a... perhaps there will be a few cells in... Oh, or maybe... the reward were the blueprints we found along the way. Valmont's Whip. Yes, please. We have a new blueprint. We'll absolutely be checking out that blueprint and seeing what the cost on it is when we're done with this area. Yeah, I'm confident. We're going to beat this area. I'm not even concerned. I'm feeling better all the time. We're back up to full health. We've got a new blueprint that we can check out. We've got 28 freaking cells. We're not even done with the area. We've angered a strange man stuck behind bars. you know, I mean, that maybe it's not one of the best parts, but in general, I am pleased with how things are going. We found another alembic. Research notebook. It is becoming increasingly difficult to collect mold samples in these sewers. There are too many revenants. Which enemy is the revenant? I do not know. Mushrooms collected from all over the sewers. Okay. Not fully sure what the revenant is, but apparently there are too many of them. And I'll have to agree with that. The revenant sounds like something that's not a good thing. I think it's a... Isn't that another word for a ghost? Or for like a reanimated creature of some sort? I know it's a bad thing in English. Like, you would expect me to know more. Don't get the degree. But, no, I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head, to be honest with you. What a revenant is. Get out of the way. Okay, sorry, I was focusing intently there for a moment. I could have gone very bad, very, very quick. I cannot jump up to that. That's fine. I didn't want to anyway. Jumping up there would have been stupid and dumb. I feel kind of bad we didn't give the guy back that thing that he asked for. I mean, he did, like, contract us to get it, and I was just, like, finger waggle in his face. Not only did I not give it back to him, but I was kind of, like, rude about it at the same time. And really, isn't that the worst thing of all? To be slightly rude to somebody? Surely not the fact that he's stuck behind bars and we're totally screwing him out of the thing that may or may not rightly fully belong to him, but the fact that we were rude while denying him, I feel like that is truly the most heinous of all the actions that we have taken thus far. Bye. I've fallen. I think they all died, though, so it should be fine. They did indeed all die. I will break this. I will get the things. Throw some things. Hit some things. There we go. Burn them. Firebrand's doing incredible work for it. Alright, we've got the balance blade and we've got an upgraded fire grenade. The balance blade's only level 2. Oh boy. The fire grenade has a star. It has bonus 15% damage. Crusher is kind of slow. Let's double down on... Like, Crusher's been good for us, but the fire grenade inflicting the burn, that might... But the Crusher's so good. Let's get the grenade. Let's try the grenade. I feel more confident with the grenade. I don't think we need to get rid of the broadsword at this point. The balance blade just does not strike me as a very impressive weapon. We will pay the money here. I'm not about to take a curse on this hard difficulty mode. More health recovery. Let's get more max HP at this point. I think that would be wise, because that will actually increase the percentage of healing. The percentage won't heal, but the amount that we actually do heal will be more. At least I partially understand mathematics. Kind of. Now that's a degree. You could become an actuary, or a math teacher, or an actuary. Good times. I don't even know what an actuary actually does, to be honest. Oh, fart in my butt. That's bad. I don't even know what an actuary actually does off the top of my head. Like, this YouTube series has been quite elucidating to teach me how many things I do not know. Also, something I do know, though, extremely do not stand in the poison. That's bad. Oh, a kebab. We needed the kebab. How far does this place go? My God. Also, there's an electric whip thing up there. I don't know what that is. Somehow I missed it, though. I kind of want to go check on it. At least every kill, we're healing 3 HP. That's kind of important. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get away from me. Leave. Get away. Help. Help. I'm very afraid. I'm a very afraid child. Come over here where the fire is. Get burned. Get burned. What hit me there? Oh, God. We're going to die. We're gonna die. It's looking increasingly like we're gonna actually survive the... No! What hit me? I don't even know what hit me there. Oh, man. We should have just gone on to the next area, apparently. I don't even know what hit me. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, consider pressing the like button. I appreciate it greatly. Subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll be back on tomorrow to take another shot at the New Game Plus difficulty. Maybe we'll do Promenade of the Condemned. Maybe I got a little cocky. Maybe we'll go back to the sewers. Find out tomorrow.